What's that?
So I should probably reboot now.
Yeah, yeah, you should probably reboot if you think yours might have issues.
Because it was dropping frames towards the end of it. It stinks.
Yeah.
Alright, you can still hear me? What do you?
You exited. You're rebooting.
Yeah, I'm rebooting.
All right. See you in a minute then.
That's good. Fun fact: the Mercedes that almost lost it in front of me, Bianca. She
Like barely hear you.
has the highest rating, I rating, in the lobby.
Who's that?
The Bianca, the Mercedes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
2900.
Wow.
You've got wheel damage. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 2 minutes 18.02.
Aw, so close, like 1 inch.
Why don't you reboot it?
Yep, I'm back in.
Oh, you're already back in? That was quick.
Yep, yep. I think he was struggling for. I'm already struggling before, so probably that's why it took. Sometimes it takes long, sometimes it's quick. I don't know, iRacing is weird fun.
Yeah. Maybe my system just like is under memory pressure or something. I don't know. No telling.
want to know a sad fact?
What's that?
If had I not spin, it would have been P25 now. Because P25 is minus 21 laps now.
Damn. That's okay, man. Everybody else in this whole race has a "if I didn't do X, I would be higher up" story, though. You know?
I have two big ones.
Yeah. One of them was not your fault at all, and that was the expensive one.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Go right.
Watch out
Go
for the
right.
Ferrari. That shit,
I don't know what he was doing. He just decided to park it.
he went deep. Into the corner.
He went deep, but then he just like went really slowly back on track.
Man, you were like inches from where my car was.
PTSD.
Big time.
I have a tough time when I do 24-hour races because I really enjoy coaching. Like, what big frame drop? I enjoy coaching, like making people faster and stuff, right? But like in a 24-hour race, that is the last time. Like, you do not want to be coaching. It's like, you know, you tell someone something and they're like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," and then they do it wrong, and then they, you know, hit a wall. So I have to like restrain myself, like, do not try to tell somebody how to take that corner.
I like for at least the first 5 to 6 laps and out the pits when I was letting everybody by, I was second guessing every braking point, every turn in, every decision in the car. It was
Yeah.
pretty intense. Like driving, I didn't want to drive for the first 5 laps, but I was like, I have to go through this. I have to. I can't just give up. And
Right.
it was worse going through that turn, right? That corner every time I was like, I'm just gonna figure it out. Like I was so scared. And then especially when I tried something safe and then that kicked me, I caught it, but I almost died again. Then that time you told me it was the curb, not the grass.
Right.
And that helped actually, because then I was like, okay, we're gonna put it right in the middle of that curb, no more, no less. I'm just gonna take my time to place it before I even think about braking.
Yep.
I think that's the first time I've had such an experience. I mean, I'm scared to go through a corner. Like I crash a lot.
Yeah.
Like practice, you crash, whatever. But you're never like scared to go back.
Right. Yeah.
I was like scared. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah. Yeah. You just like got shaken, right? You're like, you'd been doing that probably all night,
Yeah.
and suddenly it doesn't work for you. It's like the same thing. I mean, you were like, 1 millimeter from safety.
Yeah, I can't believe the real world driver.
Yeah.
You just gotta get used to it. And that's like a real cost, like millions of dollars every time you crash an F1 car.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Expensive.
It's crazy how like any one of those F1 drivers could like absolutely smoke us. even like, I don't know who's the worst one right now. Even like
Logan?
Latifi, right?
Logan.
Oh yeah, Logan. Is he actually that bad, or is he just like in a Williams? I mean, obviously Albon's better.
He's pleased. The whole thing. I think he's like, I feel like he's the most relatable driver, cause like you could see he's going. He's like, I would say season one of what's the actor's name?
Oh, Fassbender.
Yeah, Fassbender. Like he's not slow. He's fast. I think for compared to most drivers in the world. But in the
Right.
F1 grid, he's definitely the slowest. Like he feels like he doesn't belong there. But he's very keen on learning, which is like I think a very and he's honest with himself. He's like, yeah, I just could not get the best out of the car. I'm still to understand a few things here and there. But he's definitely the slowest. the grid right now. But we'll see. Maybe he gets fast. That would be insane actually to see him get fast. That would be quite the story. But
Yeah.
I doubt it because there's so many people who are just like amazing from like 10 years old.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you and I can do all the practice that we want. I mean, we'd still have a day job and like never be as fast as these kids that like grew up in a go-kart.
Yeah.
I get a frame skip right before this corner every single time,
Oh my
like a big one.
god. That is nerve wracking. Because that corner you can't even say like lift when it skips.
Yeah.
See, that might just kill you. If it's
We
too
die,
big
we
of a
die.
lift. Yeah. But yeah, the whole rant I was saying is like that lap in the end was huge. I felt a lot better after that.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, the good thing is it's not real money, not real danger. It's just ego.
I think just letting the team down is the biggest thing.
It's okay, man. I think Harrison takes it a little more seriously than he should. But I think everybody else just has a good time, so I wouldn't worry about it.
But I do want to take it more seriously. Like I do take it seriously. That's the thing. Like I do.
Oh no, I
Take it
don't mean it
seriously,
like that.
but it's
I
like
just mean like he's like he said he's like I've never been this far down in a race. It's like, well, I mean, to be fair, he's the first one that had an accident, right? Like, so I don't know.
oh,
I thought that was a little shitty.
yeah.
Left side.
Beep beep.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
I think he was just kind of down, you know.
Understandable. Pretty deflating moment.
Yeah. And P2 has pace. I mean, not surprising, but no frame skip, no frame skip. All right, it's fine.
It sorted itself out.
That lap.
Okay, you're at 16.0, so you might want to do a little bit of fuel saving to get that extra lap
Cool.
locked in.
Sounds good. Yeah, I've been doing some fuel saving every lap. That was a pivot on power if I've ever seen one.
It looked sick from the outside.
It was like not quite turned in. I hit the gas and it was like perfect. I was like, okay, here we go.
The lead Speed assisted 2 minutes 19.417.
Nice.
Thank you.
The track has gone up by 1 degree
Cool.
Celsius.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit
yeah.
is different.
I mean, basically the same, but yeah. In this case. Oh, we're P30. Look at that.
Ayy.
This guy has no rear bumper.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, we're probably gonna finish. Oh yeah, he has no bumper. Somebody got rear-ended. We're gonna
Yeah.
finish probably P28 versus P25
Okay.
without that crash. Good pace, good pace. That's pretty
Thank
much
you.
matching everybody in the field. During the 19s,
Sweet.
they're good.
Right side.
The Lambo looks sick though without the rear
Keep to
bumper.
the left.
You see tires.
Clear on the right.
He's making
Car
the move.
right. Clear on the right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can actually see the exhaust in the Lambo. 2 exhausts, all the tire, no lights. Who needs lights? You can't tell
it's
when
morning.
they're braking.
You need lights. Yeah.
Just spooking people behind you.
Need that toe.
The car needs it. The car without this the toe, it feels pretty bare in the straight. But I feel like it's gotten better towards the end of my stint. I don't know how you feel with the car.
Yeah.
In the beginning, definitely the straight line speed was just not there. I don't know if iRacing has some weird mechanic that repairs the car the more you drive it, or reduces the penalty.
I think it was that, like, we repaired it and knocked it one way, and then we repaired it and knocked it another. And so, the net was positive.
I like the logic.
Or, maybe, it breaks something, and it's like, well, we'll fix it. We'll just, roll a die and see, how good it's actually going to get fixed. Oh, this toes worth so much.
Yeah, that's insane.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
Watch out for. You see him?
Yeah.
He's blocking the entire road right now. Let me just pay attention to what's about to happen here, because He's doing some 5-point turn. Good thing there was no cars coming. One guy almost died, but survived.
How did he even end up in that position?
Good question. Let's see. Probably pulled the Jimmy. Is it the grass that killed him? Oh, okay. That's just. So he went. I thought it would be like you, how you spun, but he hit that inside curb, kicked him out. Then he went full beans, so he went wide into the green. But then he was good, like he was able to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, but the tail was kind of like waggy, right? Like coming back into the road, but the tail was on the left side. And then he overcorrected it left, and
Oh, okay.
around he went.
It's gonna be a good lap.
You've just set
I
your
cannot
fastest
find
lap
him.
of the session.
Ooh, almost in the 18s.
Yeah.
Get that toe, get that toe, get that toe.
Yeah. Toes worth so much. So, give me the frames, please. Thank you. It's like skipping frames of going up for Dillian. Like, no, no, thank you. Skipping frames now, pretty bad. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, wow. This is like nearly undrivable.
just take it easy. There goes your toe, because the frames decided not to.
It like wasn't even accepting shifts.
The underlying mechanics still works, just the rendering is struggling.
No, it wasn't accepting shifts either.
Oh,
That's the thing.
that's insane.
Computer's hanging for like 20 more minutes.
And you rebooted it, that's kind of weird. I might need the whole restart then.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. They like missed the pits or something? What was up with that?
Let's see. I hope the frames don't drop here in the pits.
What's that?
I hope the frames don't drop going through the pits.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't seem to be the issue. There's got to be some kind of like, I don't know if it's an update that's going on that's taking CPU, or if it's like I don't know. Something.
What's your FPS?
78 right now. But it goes wildly between like 45 and 78.
Must be something interrupting the CPU.
Yeah. Ooh, close.
22 above my quarter of incidents. I have 22 incidents.
Okay.
22x. So I think 5 drivers, I'll give each 20. Right.
Pretty much.
So I cannot do any more off
You can do a
tracks.
little bit more. I mean, some of it'll ebb and flow, right? Like Matthew is driving less than you, but actually not that less. I don't know. It's fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Weird thing. I looked something else for like half a second, and I looked back up, and the rubber dot or oil or whatever that's on the windshield looked like a person crossing the road, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Spooky.
it's like smack in the middle of the view, like it covered up the back of the BMW just a second ago. So. Yeah, shit. Protesters on the train.
They're protesting against the BL deliveries. Anti-alcoholism.
Protest the damn curb.
Protest against
The car
Wuhan.
behind you is pitting.
Yeah.
Did you mute the driver?
Right, you what?
Did you mute Matthew? Matthew later? You just said Matthew muted, voice chat muted. Not sure why.
I didn't mute him. I don't have voice chat on though. Everybody's muted from my perspective.
Same. I don't even know how to turn it on.
It's somewhere in options. Obviously.
Great consistency.
Thank you.
And good pace. Pretty good pace. Insane pace.
The leader just did a 2 minutes, 19.149.
Not as good as some, but feel good.
I think. Let's see. I think it's like your best lap is a 19.1, which is faster than everybody right now in these conditions. I'm looking at the top 3. Let's see. Yeah, identical with the P1.
Well, I will probably start practicing for Le Mans, like, I don't know about next week, but maybe the week after. Probably take a week off iRacing or something. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm down to like hang out and do some driving at Le Mans.
And that track is so long. I
Oh
probably
yeah,
forgot all. Last time I drove the track was 24 hour with the ISR.
yeah.
Probably forgot everything.
I drove the RSR. It's like a month ago or so. They had like European Sprint at Le Mans.
Is that what you're farming
Yeah,
iRating?
yeah, that was where I was farming iRating. Because like I usually drive like the 11 p.m. split because like that's after Rachel goes to bed, and it's like that's like ideal timing for me basically, right? Get to hang out with Rachel and then do some iRacing. So, but like nobody else in the world drives the 11 p.m. split, so it was like I was top split, but with like 6 or 8 other people. So every time I'd qualify like P1 or P2,
Oh, nice.
and then it was just like on me to lose it, basically. One race, I'll say it and I'll explain it. I beat a 6K guy,
Ooh.
but it was because he was like following me. He was kind of like toying with me, and I like knew he was 6K. I was like, okay, this guy's like, he's gonna just blow by me when he wants to, because like I
Yeah.
would pull like you know, he would like back off, and I would get like half a second gap going into one of the chicanes, and then he would just by the time the chicane was over, it'd be back down to 2 tenths. It's like I was getting 3 tenths in this one corner, so I knew he was just like fucking with me basically. But I was like, well, I'm just gonna drive because like nothing else I can do. I can't like force him into a mistake. So then like a few laps later, he just like kind of fell off the relative. I was like, what happened? He hit the ball through the Porsche curves
No.
and didn't fuck his car too bad, but enough to where like he wasn't competitive anymore. He just pulled over and quit. It's like, damn.
Wow, so I can't win
So
this race, I quit. But you're still P2, right?
I think so, but he was probably down like pretty significantly in terms of pace.
I see. I mean, that's a win on merit because consistency is king.
Exactly. I think almost every race win is a bit of luck, but you also have to make your own luck. You know what I mean? Like you have to like be there and be ready for the thing, right? It's like if you're what am I trying to say? It's like there's skill in finding luck, kind of, right?
You gotta be the mix.
There will be unlucky things like what happened to us today, but like there's also skill in finding stuff like that. Well, yeah, some of that.
Yeah, the Laguna race, that was like the first time I came back after like a long time from the Steam World. Like went home I think in December, November,
Mm-hmm.
and I hadn't like touched the rig in so long. Like, there's so much shit going on. And I think a month ago or 2 months ago I did the Laguna race. Just I was like, okay, I know this track. I did a few practice and did the race.
Yeah.
And that race was it got me hooked again. It was so good. I got pit maneuvered lap one, went from pole to last, and just started fighting back. It was like lap after lap. I got back to like P10 within 2 laps, so that gave me like hope. I was like, okay, we can claim something. And then just kept overtaking, and then P1 binned it on the last lap, going into
Oh wow.
turn 6. And
So you had like a Perez race.
yeah.
Remember when it was
Sick.
Bahrain 2020 or something?
Yeah, yes.
Got spun first lap,
Yep.
fought his way up way back to win.
That's it, yeah, exactly. So it's pretty epic. And that's the thing. Like, you have to make your own luck. If like I gave up or I didn't be as consistent to be within like 6 seconds of him by the last lap, that's it. You don't get to take advantage of it. I would have went back and continued and won.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Laguna is a lot more chill for me than Spa. Spa has been.
I'm not a fan of Laguna. It's like hard to pass.
Laguna?
I mean, obviously not. You did it
Yeah,
quite a bit.
Laguna is pretty.
I should drive it some more before
Yeah.
I make such bold statements.
Laguna, a lot of people are scared or don't use all of the track, so the exits are pretty well. If you use all the track, they're pretty well aligned to get a pass by the end of the corner, and the braking zones are like forgiving enough, unless it's the corkscrew. I had one pass
Corkscrew.
actually in the corkscrew. That was pretty epic. It was like right
You
on
know,
the
pass in the
inside.
corkscrew.
Yeah, like coming in, and he went right. I went left, and because like you have to brake in two phases there, right? So in the first
Yeah.
phase, I just kind of lifted, and then that put me alongside him, and then broke really hard. But I was able to brake straight. So I hit the apex, and I was gone. I was like, yes,
Nice.
that was a pretty good race. But Spa, man, oof. I need to do more laps here. It's also part of the reason like I feel this way is like I feel a little bit underprepared for this race. I started practicing Tuesday. For this
That's all right.
race.
I mean, you didn't have your rig together. Couldn't have done
Yeah,
it earlier.
it came in on Saturday, no Friday, and I started putting together on Friday. Got it done on Sunday night.
Yeah. Shit takes so long to do.
And I was like, I did one way, it's like, oh, that does not work. It didn't hold, so I had to redo like parts of it. I was like, I was so tired. I slept 3 a.m.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't want to miss the race. I was like, I haven't raced in so long. I wanted to be back.
I don't know how that was a better
That was
corner
a
exit
pretty
than
good
like
lap.
every other lap.
Good shit. That last lap was pretty good.
Thank
That's
you.
what I like to see.
There's a fuel save lap too. If I can get a good push lap here towards the end of my stint, might crack the 18s.
Oh, you definitely easy. Tire waste is again consistent at 67 for me. I have to check.
What's the track temp now? Is it 23, 24?
22. 22 still. Am I next? Let me check the schedule.
Yes, you are next. We alternate until like 4:30 a.m. or something.
I know you're gonna fall asleep. You might take a nap when you missed it.
I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah, the adrenaline, I told you, it's gonna kick in. Keep you up.
Well, honestly, the spotter is like not required in the middle of the night, but it's not that I don't want you to be here. But like, you know, if you fall asleep, I'm gonna be offended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely
I
early
think
race. You need a spotter.
Yeah, I think the spotter for me makes the most difference in just like calming the nerves down than
Yeah.
more than anything else. That's what I'm going with. Oh, the schedule's kind of fucked up because supposed to
Yeah.
go in at 12:36, and that's still it's kind of gonna go in probably like 1 or 6.
Yeah,
So
what we might do is like try to realign it with
so I'll do
with the
106 until 136, right?
maybe not try to realign it with that schedule, but like the race end, so that the stint ends right as the race ends.
Oh, okay, I see. Then I don't know how to do it.
So I think what we would do is just probably just do full fuel.
The car behind is pitting.
It's hard to think of drive, but like basically we need to have the race ends at
Nah, don't worry about it now. Just focus on driving. We can figure it out after. We still have time.
it's 9:48 or something. I think.
Yeah, line 36 is the last. I think I see 8:36 is when Diego goes in, according to this schedule.
Okay. I think 9:48 is when the race ends. So if we push everybody back by like 20 minutes, then we would basically end when the race ends.
Actually, then in that sense, what we're doing now, we're actually in sequence with the race end, because we're 20 minutes behind. Because this schedule here, 8:36, I don't think it's enough to get to 9:48 in that last stint that
Right.
it's assigned here.
Yeah.
So I think
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
just keep doing full fuel.
I want to be behind you. Ooh. That'll wake you up.
Yep.
Remember that guy that hit the wall right in front of me? That was wild.
Yeah, that was. I think it's probably what happened to me with the glare. Like it was dark, and maybe he had a glare on one screen and just turned into it. Because in that stint I had to like see the wall before, and then like guess where it is after my braking point.
Yeah.
That was wild though. It was just straight. I didn't see anything that funny.
The leader did 2 minutes 18.975.
Let this guy stole you for a bit. Let's see, we got 3.9. I think you made the extra lap. I'll take a closer look after this lap.
Yeah, I think I'll make the extra lap. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Car on your left.
Couldn't see.
That's okay.
Clear on the left.
'cause those are actually the valid of tracks, like when you're racing someone.
Yeah.
That
All
guy's
right.
in the 22s and 21s.
Still there, hold your line.
Nice, and let you goodbye.
Clear on the right.
Yes. That was dumb, but worked out.
Fun to watch.
There we go. This is the one. Nope. Heavy on the throttle.
It's looking good.
Thank you. I'm up by 2.5 tenths. 3 tenths. 2 laps to go.
Nice. That was the last test.
Just
There
set
we
your
go.
fastest lap for a second.
218. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Fantastic work.
I have no idea how Diego did an 18.0 with such a broken car.
No clue, man. Diego is using every inch of the track, every lap,
Yeah.
and braking at the last possible second every lap, but somehow he just not seem to mess up all that often.
Yeah. No. Damn it.
Got a little understeer.
Yeah. I reel it back in.
Do you think we'll not be able to make the extra lap?
Oh, no. I will.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready in 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Yep. Good fucking stint, man.
Thank you. Oof. Or it gets light through there towards the end of the stint.
No. My partner is nervous. You got plenty of wiggle room for that thing,
Yeah.
for the extra lap. The adrenaline will wake me up.
What's that?
See, I think the adrenaline will wake me up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say somebody's coming out the pits, but you already well past it.
Yeah.
Way to finish strong. Another almost
Thank you.
18.
That was a 19.0. Yeah.
The order has been restored. Inches.
That one's so good. I love that corner. You can like feel it out. It's usually pretty easy.
The car in front is pitting.
Forgot to lift until I was halfway through the corner.
In this lap.
Alright. Pit stop is set up. Tires are on.
Nice. I completely forgot about the bits. Sorry, no, it's getting late. Hey, you made it to the toughest corner in the track.
Yes, that is the toughest corner on the track.
The most embarrassing one too.
Yeah, did you see Diego hit the wall earlier this week?
No.
Pit boxing.
He like hit the wall and then punted the car like 90 degrees. So he was like, he couldn't get out of it. So
Oh no.
2, 1.
That's
Right here.
frustrating. What?
oh, too far back. Alright,
Car's up.
tires up.
Drive it in.
Alright, well,
Ooh. How are you feeling?
set.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah, you should be feeling good after that stint.
Thank you. You're doing better on X's, but it's all right. I'm going to, well, I'll watch your pit exit and then gonna reboot so that stop getting frame
Go,
drops.
go, go!
Alright.
That car is a lap down.
Fine on pit exit.
Seems good.
Yeah. Diago will be coming up on you, but otherwise you're fine. I think you got it for a couple minutes while I restart everything.
Sounds good. Yep. I got it.
This replay is right now.
You got a slow car on the left.
I have to save the earlier replay, which is sad. Oh man, I gotta restart all this shit when I get back up. Alright, well, be back in a minute.
Car right. That car
Sounds
is
good.
a lap down. Clear on the right. The leader's pitting now.
Are you here?
Yep.
Okay.
No. God damn it.
Happens, you mean everything okay?
Yeah, we'll get this off track.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's a nice exit.
The leader is running 3 minutes 43.724.
What's that? What happened?
When I joined, you know how like it lags and shit when it joined? Well, it joined and focused on our car. And our car was like 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, that happened to me too when I joined you. I was like, what the? It like, just kicked you up in the air.
Yeah, yeah, you were like literally 20 feet in the air. It's like, uh-oh. Not good.
Helicopter, helicopter.
I didn't know that was how chopper view worked, you know? That was funny, I needed that.
Car right,
He is going for it.
clear on the right.
I lifted.
It's clear.
Might as
Good
well
job.
save some fuel
Yeah.
as I let him
Yeah,
go
yeah.
by. Oh, okay.
Careful. Yeah, carefully on the marbles. I know it's too soon to plan for a year from now, but we should do Spa again in a year.
Yeah,
We'll be better next year.
we gotta practice Wuhan
Yeah, that's so
religiously.
tricky. Like, I love racing with friends and everything, right? But like, you have friends like that are like, oh yeah, I kind of want to do that. I'll start practicing on Monday. It's like, oh, well, I've been practicing for weeks. It's like, it's like obviously great to have more people, but like, I remember like our first Daytona, Tyler was like, oh yeah, I'll take care of it. I'll get D class or C class or whatever you need it. And it was like, wait, you have to like do races. And it was like Thursday or something. You didn't have the license yet or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Not that I know your situation was different. You had already played iRacing and
You're on the
stuff.
left.
Yeah, I
knew
know.
you were good. Yeah,
I thought it was new.
yeah.
I remember he was doing Miata races,
Yeah.
and he was like last call, right? I thought at some point I think we were planning on if he could make it. We were planning like contingency
Oh, yeah,
plans
like-
if he would make it.
Yeah, he would like share a rig or something with somebody.
Yeah. Right, next year we gotta. I think this is good experience, and more practice should be pretty good for Spa next time.
Yeah,
I'll just die a few times in practice so that I don't die in the race.
yeah. Get it out of your system. Exactly.
I gotta experiment with placement of car placement in that curve.
Yeah, that curve's just so hard. It's one that like you have to do a million times in order to actually be able to like be comfortable with it. Even then, you make mistakes sometimes. So, but let me tell you how many laps I've done at Spa on Garage 61. And that's just since I got Garage 61, which was like around a year ago. So let's see. Profile. Statistics.
Guessing at least 500. At least that's 500 is a whole 24-hour race. 600.
Okay, let's see.
600 is a whole 24-hour race by yourself at Spa.
So, Spa, I have to add the two together because there's endurance and Grand Prix pits. Oh, it's pretty easy to add together. 502 in the last year.
And that's the
That's
Garage 61. Does it say the ones
Yeah.
before that?
Yeah, that's just like in the last year.
The Spa Connoisseur.
The other one is, but Daytona is even crazier. I've done 1,254 laps at Daytona.
How many
80%
total
clean.
laps in iRacing?
How many what? Total laps in iRacing?
Yeah.
Like on Garage 61 or?
Yeah, I guess total all the tracks.
Oh man. No. Doesn't add them up, but there aren't many more. So I did 271 at Sebring, 217 at Suzuka, 210 at Le Mans, and then everything else is like less than 50. So I have the big tracks that I like, and then don't do a whole bunch else. Which makes sense. We're all busy. I don't have time to go learn some random ass track.
And then once you learn one track, you want to make the most out of it.
Exactly, yeah.
Biggest bang for buck.
I did.
Buck.
I remember I did a ton of laps because I got my rig right before the first Daytona 24 that we did. And like, I was just like using it all the time. And I think I did 800 laps for the Daytona 24. I did a full 24 myself.
By yourself?
Well, not I didn't do the whole thing myself. I mean, I
Oh,
did
like in
800
turns.
laps.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
makes sense. It's like, when was this? That's insane.
No, no,
That's
no.
a
I
madman.
would not. I would never solo a 24. That would be insane. I think my legs would fall off.
There was one guy that was doing it, right? Was it a Daytona? There was like one team, there was just one person in it.
Yeah,
I think he stopped
I've seen
halfway,
people do that.
like 12 hours in. He
Yeah.
stopped. He's like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, that makes sense.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Wow.
It's about 8 hours to go. It's crazy.
Yeah, still young. I like hit the front lip on that bump in there. Did you see that?
Did it?
I heard a little sound like the front splitter just like hit the tarmac on the ground in turn one, in the turn one dip.
Oh yeah, it did. On the outside, just kind of scraped the pavement. Not too bad.
No damage?
Nah.
You can damage the car from the, oh, can you? Like from curbs and shit.
I think you can, but I wish I knew more. I don't know a whole bunch about that. I know they said like if you do repeated strikes. Oh, can't see it.
I see smoke.
Car stops on the right.
Okay, they just parked it on the apex.
I see them.
All right. That's such a hard corner to see.
I gotta say though, the corners at Spa are fun. They're very fun. It's just they're also very punishing.
Yeah, yeah.
But the whole track flows really well.
It's a really fun track. It's probably my favorite track. I also really enjoy Le Mans, even though it's kind of a boring track.
The back
It's
half
just-
of Le Mans is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Like even the straightaways are like technically boring, but like I think it's kind of a fun track. It's just different. Like to me, that is an endurance track. It's like it's long and it has a lot of straightaways and stuff, so you're not too like busy all the time. Like
Yeah.
we will.
This track
we
is
do
very
24 hours
busy
of
all the
Le
time.
Mans- What's that?
I said compared to this, that feels not as busy.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll probably, if we do 24 hours of Le Mans, we'll probably run double stints instead of doing single stints, because you can just get in the groove
Yeah,
a lot easier.
I agree.
I could even double stint Spa. I don't think it's actually that bad, but
I think it will be easier for me to double stint braking
Yeah.
and coming back.
yeah. Well, I gotta say, I'm mad at you because you moved. Because I bought tickets to Austin, and
The
I was
Grand
like,
Prix?
oh, we'll just go stay with. Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, we'll just go stay with Jimmy. And then you moved, and I was like, motherfucker.
I thought you were gonna come last year. What happened last year? You were supposed to come last year.
I was gonna come last year, and then what happened? We went to buy the hotel and everything, or no? Maybe we just got too busy. We did like a ton of family stuff. I don't know. I really wanted to come last year, and I was like so sad when I figured out we basically weren't gonna go. I don't have a good excuse. I just don't. I just remember like at some point we were like, yeah, we just can't go.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. I don't remember what your excuse was. Making up excuses as always.
I felt so bad, man. I was like, I told Jimmy I'm going. He's going. It's like, I hope I didn't like trick you into going, but you looked like you had a great time, so I didn't feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad. It was great. It was a great time. And when Miami this year was also pretty fun. Thinking of
Oh yeah,
Vegas next
Miami
year.
looked awesome. Vegas, I feel like it could be cool. It could be just horrible. Careful.
Alright, no off track.
No, off track. That was close. All right, we got 2 Ferraris coming up, I think.
Ferrari top
These
end
are
is
the
insane.
classic. Yeah, Leone, I think that's his name. He is, or maybe he's Italian. Leone. Anyway, that car is the one that like we took out earlier. I took out earlier. So don't know if he's quick. Can let you know if you need. Let's see how lap times he's doing.
His straight line speed says he's quick.
Well, it's a low bar with our current car. This guy just got in the car, so it's basically a full tank. His last lap was a 22.6. So I think you got pace on it, but be careful because they could have a vengeance against our car. I doubt it. Alright.
Oh,
Ferrari. Oh, classic.
why are we not surprised?
I'll let you know early if you need to do a little bit of fuel saving because it's easier to spread that out than it is to get a bunch of fuel right at the end.
Sounds good.
You can't see on the dash where it tells you like last lap fuel used or whatever.
No. I don't know which tab it is. I'm in the fuel tab. I checked the fuel tabs and then.
On the dash,
in
like
the
right
dash.
next to the gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be sketchy.
No, don't.
Please
Just back
lift.
out. It's
Please
fine now.
lift. I have so much speed though.
Okay. You're clear. You're clear. Be safe. Be safe. Oof. Yeah.
Big
Hey.
lift. Whew. Survived the Ferrari in a very sketchy corner. I was not happy about that. I was like, but I have so much speed. I was like, it felt like I could not brake at all. It would be such a waste if I broke. I think he probably lifted on the straight or something. It just felt weird how much speed I had over him.
I will straight up throw a block if somebody tries to go too wide through here.
Oh, through here? Oh!
Yeah. Oh, kept it on.
Yeah.
Kept it on. He might catch up to you though.
Yeah, because I had to lift. But he's backing up.
He's gonna lift. He's fuel saving. Okay, watch out. You have another. Wow. And you see him coming. I think Jesse is quick.
Okay.
No, Jesse's like your pace, so. Not that you're not quick, you know what I mean. He's not like Diego.
Copy.
Actually, he might even be slower. Who knows? Seems like a different driver from earlier. Earlier he was running like 24s, now he seems to be running like 21, 22, so no telling.
The car behind is pitting.
Car behind is spitting.
Probably good to let this guy go pretty soon. Just don't want to mow you down.
Copy that. Alright, we're going straight here. This is nerve-wracking.
Leave careful, you're on the grass. Careful, careful, careful.
Left side.
I'm like half
Clear on the
throttle
left.
so they can all go.
Left side.
Yeah. Good
Clear
job,
on the
good job.
left.
That was sketchy.
That was very sketchy. It's like I want to let him go, but I have no idea if I
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I if I lift it too quick, they might ran into me. I was like,
Yeah.
what's the track temperature now?
Oh, let's see. 23. Oh yeah, this guy's pretty slow in front of you.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not F5.
Wow.
Yeah. Careful with him.
I
Go get him on the backs.
I did a
Just-
big left, dude. I'm not
Yeah.
about to.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Alright, get a tow from Javier. You got nobody behind you now, so.
Alright. Do it tense up.
Nice. Off track for him.
Yeah, that was way off.
And so we're 3 laps ahead of 31 and 2 laps behind 29.
Hopefully we move forward and not backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
These two might kill each other here. Because this Ferrari, for some reason, is always slow here.
That is
And
highly
this is
possible.
where he cut in. Oh, this time he lifted. Still cannot take that flat out. The stint.
Yeah. I think it's going to get harder and harder as track temps get hot, so it's probably good to just always lift there.
No.
Because the back end is going to start getting loose, and then, you know.
Makes sense. The tow is worth so much here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You can get up here.
I won't turn it too early. So it's easy because you can't see when you're behind the car.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yep.
Car right.
I might be pitting.
Clear.
Let the battle continue. I think the BMW went with the safe approach there.
Yeah. Nice, good exit. He doesn't have a toe.
Oh. Got the
Looks like he
Ferrari
had a
top
toe
end
off the
though.
guy in front. Yeah, but you've got a toe. A
Monster
monster
toe.
Car on your
Monstrous.
Still there.
Oh, yeah.
Hold your line.
Watching.
Stay on the right. Clear.
You got it. Just park it. Just park it. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Hell yeah. Get in. The Ferrari acceleration of that corner is insane though. Not even playing with that curb anymore.
Friendship ended with curb.
Yeah. It almost killed me again this tent. I was like,
Hmm.
need practice first before more exploration full curb.
Yeah. Those two there.
He doesn't have to lift. I have to lift you there. He's like right back in the
Yeah.
fight now.
Yeah.
The leader just did
Sorry.
2 minutes, 19.
Get a good T1, you'll be fine.
4.
That's it. That's the one. That's
That's
what
a
we
good one.
needed. There's a there's a bug on my windshield. It looks so obnoxious. It's just there.
Is it right in the middle of like where you're looking?
Yeah, like on the right side for the left-handers. It's like right at the apex.
That's got to be close to the end of his stint now. Yeah, he's got to be in this lap. He last pitted on lap. It's like he came out of the pits on lap 348. And it's now lap, oh, never mind. He came out of the pits on lap 372.
So he's mid-stint.
He is early stint, yeah. He's on lap 376.
Oh, that's an off track for him.
That is an off track for him. Goodbye. Track is 24.
Copy. Oh, that makes so much sense. I'm like, this.
What's that?
The track getting hotter. It's like, I thought maybe I just overheated the tires because it's a little bit more understeer. I cannot still go flat out into Blanchimont. I still have to do a lift. So it makes sense that the track is hot.
It is only going to get worse, sadly.
Oh, big mistake. Might bring this guy back into play from behind. Oh, he's
No,
already
he's
2
still
seconds back?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I see how the car is understeering now.
Yeah.
Just try to cool the tires a little bit.
Yeah, just be gentle. Do a little bit of fuel saving in.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right. Go
Oh.
right.
Oh. Yep. Whoa.
That's such a blind corner. People always spin there.
Yeah. Careful around the corner. Careful.
You got a slow car on the right. Right side. Clear.
You blind?
Good job. Good job.
He like tried to go left for a second there. That scared me. I thought he saw me.
Yeah. Yeah. You're doing great. Keep this up.
Thank you. Bad entry, but
Good.
good A Rouge. Hopefully that makes me survive.
I think you're in a good spot.
Yes, we made a gap between us and the back person.
Yes, nicely done. That Lambo dropped way off. Another 5 seconds back. Eight laps to go.
3.
8.
Okay, copy.
You're good stint. You're doing excellent.
Thank you. Trying to keep it on no incidents, no off tracks.
We're doing really well. So we're now 2/3 of the way through. We have less than 8 hours left. Just crossed the 8-hour mark.
Nice.
We have 64x. So
We're
pace
back
would
on-
be
on schedule.
66 or 67 incidents. So we are 3 under currently.
Are you telling me I have 3 incidents stint?
No. Did not say that.
That's what I mean.
Is that what you heard?
That's what I heard. William said you can use 3 incident stints, so we can be even.
Yeah, I guess technically we can hit 99. That's totally fine. It's the 100. It's the 100th that's the problem.
Do not like this line ahead. Do you get penalized
Yeah,
at 100 or 101?
100. Same way you get like DQ'd when you hit 17 incidents.
Oh, I see.
You ever been DQ'd with 17 incidents?
Mm-hmm. I have.
I have once.
It was a crash. I was like, oh no. It was a crash. At the last incident was a little like contact, not a crash, but like
Clear.
little contact.
Yeah, and then you're like, poof, gone. It's like hilarious.
Yeah. No off track. Yeah.
No off track. That was close. Good job. Well done. I think 7 laps to go. Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just like instant. It's like boom. Okay, goodbye. You just disappear from the track.
Yeah.
It's getting
It's
hilarious.
funny when you're driving around with like 16 incidents too. It's like
That was
nobody
my
touched me.
that was my race yesterday, dude. At Spa,
Yeah.
I did a race, and I got to 16. It was some bullshit. Like I probably like validly I had maybe 3x, but some bullshit contact here, contact there. People just doing random shit. I got to 16, and I had like half of the race to go, and I
I
finished.
think I saw it.
Oh
think I
yeah,
saw it.
you did too. Do you remember? Yeah, you remember that race, right? I
Yeah.
had 16 incidents in that race towards the end. And I
Oh,
was
yeah, I
like,
watched it.
nobody touch me, nobody do anything around me, no off tracks. Otherwise, I vanished. And good thing people don't know that, because like imagine people knew that, they were just like, oh, I'm
Oh
racing
yeah,
this guy, let me just
just
give him a
push him
little
a
bump,
little bit. Yeah,
just force him off track. Problem solved.
yeah. That I figured out. That's why people don't display their. That's why iRacing doesn't display incidents for other teams, at least partially.
I agree. It's so infuriating.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember what happened yesterday? The guy, two people dive bombed me. One in
Oh
this
yeah.
corner, like just annihilated me from the back, and the second guy, I don't remember he was in the hairpin. He like expected me to give him space on the inside, and he just went for it. And I was
Oh
already
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
already taking a defensive line, but he like managed to squeeze in this just his nose in there and hit me.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. That guy, Lars or whatever his name was. I remember. Maybe it wasn't Lars. It was like it started with an L. Anyway, he like one guy punted you once, and then it looked like the same guy did it again, but it was actually a different guy.
Yeah, the guy who punted me was like one car behind when the second incident happened.
Yeah.
He had the similar livery. Yeah, I
I
did
thought it was the
watch.
same guy, and I was like, the same fucking guy twice? And then you
Oh
went back
shit.
and watched it, and I was like, oh, actually, no.
I would be so mad it was the same guy, dude. I was actually so upset during the race. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nah, it's fine, all good. Keep going. My car didn't get damaged, which is a good thing. Like, the spin, it just spun, didn't hit the wall.
Right.
Just kept going.
Oh, that first lunge was wild. I'm remembering it now. That one was like, I don't know what he was thinking. Like, you left the door open, sure, but like, that doesn't mean that like you can send it from a mile back, right?
Yeah. Like, he was not even, like, he wasn't even close enough. I didn't even think to defend. You know, it's like one of those, when I got hit, I was
Yeah.
like, huh? What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I think he missed his braking marker or something, because I don't think he was going for a move there.
Yeah. Close. Yeah, about 6 inches.
I'm not messing with that curb, man.
Hey, no. Yeah, you have ended your friendship with that curb. But that's fine. Like, you're really just as fast, right? Like, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
It doesn't make.
Just
It
have
probably
to
is
wait
you
like
know,
a little.
100.
Yeah, I have to wait like a fraction of a second more to get on power. Well worth
Yeah.
it right now, man.
Oh yeah.
Perfectionize the lap in practice.
Yeah, we are just chilling. You have 30 laps to go if we do a full second stint for you. Or third stint.
30 more Puhans.
30 more Puhans, exactly.
First time I was
there's 5
able.
laps to go right now.
First time I was able to go full throttle there, so it took a while. Like the car has to get really light.
Yeah.
The leader
Be careful though, because the car will start getting like too light.
19.892.
Lost it all there.
And if the car does get a little too light there, like
Take
I
the
don't
off
wanna give
track.
you weird advice, but like don't
Take the off track.
jerk the wheel.
Yeah. Take the off track. Just go right. Go off right.
Yeah, I've been getting like, it's happened to me 2 or 3 times this race. I get like some pretty intense slip going through that corner.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't like correct it really at all, it's fine. But as soon as I know for a fact if I were to snap the wheel to, you know, do what feels right, it would,
You got about 5 laps
it would
to
die.
your left.
Yeah.
Car right,
This guy's letting me by now? He was quicker than you earlier.
clear.
Well, my car just started to get quicker.
Yeah.
The 219s. My pace is
Yeah.
coming in now.
Yeah. You grew up with Celsius, not Fahrenheit, right?
Yeah, Celsius. Is it 24 still?
Yeah, it's 24 still. I'm sad I didn't know you when you took friends from Indres to Africa. That would have been cool.
Oh yeah, man. That was fun. Went to Dar and then Zanzibar.
Yeah,
That was a fun time.
yeah. Getting there is a trek, though, huh? It's like,
It's a whole trip.
yeah. Oh yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but Matthew was saying how like somebody sat on the tarmac for like 6 hours. You know how terrible that was. I was like, well, I did that in China. Did I tell you this story? If I did, you can stop me.
No.
I went to China for work for like a week. On the way back, flying home at the Beijing airport, it started pouring down rain.
Right side. Clear.
4 laps to go. It started pouring down rain, and so they delayed our flight, but we were all on it already. So they delayed it. They kept delaying it for 6 hours. So I missed my flight that connected in Tokyo to go back to the U.S. by 3 hours, and they rebooked me for the next flight that was the next day at the same time. So I was supposed to sit in the Tokyo airport for like 21 hours. Wow. I was like, are you kidding me? So I called around. If you ever book trips with Google, book them through Concur, and it books it with Amex Global Business Travel, which is like their travel agents are excellent. It does not put you on hold. It rings, it goes straight to them. They'll only put you on hold if they're like doing something for you. But anyway, long story short, I was able to rebook on a flight that left at 3 p.m. instead of 10:45 p.m. Be careful through here.
Why? Is somebody?
There was a yellow flag for me, but cleared quickly.
Oh, that's why.
There it is. Be careful. Okay.
That's why.
All right. Good job.
That's why I didn't use the green side. I usually use that green. Oh, too early in throttle. I usually use that green exit curve there, but
yeah,
I saw
not
him
today.
Not today. Highway was closed.
Yeah. Yeah, so they rebooked me and I flew home 7 hours earlier than I would have normally, but I still had to hang out at the Tokyo airport like from 1 a.m. until like 3 p.m. So, yeah. I'm sure there are worse things in the world, but that was pretty horrible.
That sounds pretty... I mean, what did you do for 21 hours?
Like nothing, man. I was like so tired.
They don't have like a gaming booth or something?
The thing was, I wasn't in the terminal, and I couldn't get in because I didn't have a ticket for a little while, and then even though I did have a ticket, you couldn't check in until 3 hours before, so I couldn't even go to like the lounge and just hang out. So I was just like walking around like the departures area. I ended up finding this upper deck called like, for like the kids zone, and I found like some bench that didn't have armrests, so I could actually sleep for like 45 minutes. Because I had been awake for like 24 hours at that point or something.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, then I slept the whole way home, so that was nice. Cause,
oh, that the flight
class.
went. Yeah, the flight went fast.
Yeah.
Well, good to know. Amex.
Amex, yeah, Concur when you book your travel. All right, hold it together for a few laps. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. It should take 1 minute.
That. many laps left?
It's gonna be 2. Loving this sim, man. Great job.
Thank you. Pretty much autopilot, to be honest.
That's what I want to hear.
Oh, that was a 19 too.
Yeah, that was a solid lap.
Yeah, you will notice that the track has gotten a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
The pace comes in weird ways. Like when you don't try, kinda comes.
Track's
As long
at
as you're not
25, so
scrubbing the tires too much.
yeah.
And once it gets light, actually going slower and going no easier when the car is heavy, I think helped. I think could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I think it helped now when the car gets
No, I
light.
think that's
It feels
probably
pretty
right.
good.
There's something that like iRacing mentioned. I remember like reading through some forum posts by like one of the engineers. They were saying that like something that matters more than the tread wear is actually like the cure state of the tire.
Oh,
But
scrubbing.
they don't actually expose that. So like
You're
it's
guessing.
hard to actually like know anything. What's that?
So it's like guesswork what he actually does.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go left.
Oh
Careful. Okay.
man, so many blind corners that people
Yeah.
spin on. No yellow flag
Yeah.
that time either.
Yeah, there was no yellow flag for me either. And I wonder if the car in front is pitting.
Might be.
Oh, you. Mine. Sim just told me 5 times the car in front is pitting. Alright. 1 lap to go. 1 more lap. Just told me 2 more times. I don't know. It's like the car in front is pitting. The car in front is pitting. The last lap, take it home.
Copy that. Another monster stall.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Don't be too crazy. Bring it home.
Spook him.
He is how many laps up?
You got a slow car
Oh,
on the right.
somebody in the wall.
Oh, there you go.
I could barely see him
Goodbye.
behind this Porsche. Well,
Yeah.
that's the last pass of the session. Of this stint.
Yep.
I have a volunteer pass.
You crazy?
Spooky. Whoa.
Whoa,
It got
big
loose.
wiggle.
I think it's the dirty man.
This lap for more fuel.
What a
Yeah.
catch. What a fucking catch. Insane.
Good
I
job.
can't believe I caught that. Whoa.
In the
Just
slap, in the slap. Well done. That was Too spooky.
I tried to follow closely through there, but yeah, that was
The
very
car gets
loose.
light.
Yeah,
And as the track heats up.
and I was not even full
Yeah.
throttle. I was like, "There's no way I'm going this full throttle. I'm already lifting, and I'm already going slower because I lifted before." I was like, "Yeah, this should be
Yeah.
very stable through here. I'm already lifted before, and I'm going like half throttle almost through here." And I was like, "Ooh," but yeah, I got an off track though, which is not
Yeah, that's
not
okay.
great. But
One off track is fine.
better
We
than the
are,
wall.
yeah, exactly. Way better than the wall. Even the 100x penalty is better than the wall.
I need to look at that save again. That was what? Whoo.
5,
It almost came to a
3,
point of no return.
2, 1. Right
Yeah.
here.
Great stint.
Alright, thank you. Wishing you good luck.
Thank you.
Move it.
We are at 65 incidents. I know we're gonna finish your stint with 65 incidents, so we're good.
That's the plan. That is the plan. I'm not going to push like I did last stint. That was just kind of fun.
Yeah, that's it. Was fun. There's decent racing there, safe. Oh
Yeah.
my God, the wiggle doesn't even look that bad from outside.
Yeah, that was kind of what I thought too. I mean, you can kind of see the little snap that it catches.
Yeah, that felt like the spin, like the initial feeling was like the first spin and the race. Remember the BMW?
Yeah.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I'll take it. We survived.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Alright. How are we doing on pits?
We are good.
My sim is freaking out. I cannot control the mouse. Okay, I'm back spotting.
Cool.
I gotta switch on this fan, man.
Yeah, I've had my fan going for a while. I pretty much can't race without this old fan. I've seen like streamers race in like hoodies. I have no idea how you would do that.
Yeah, that's...
Car on your left.
He's lifting.
Clear.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
That's a big
Leader is
lift
running
from him.
3 minutes. 41.62.
Yeah, still late in the race not to die. People are more sensible.
Yeah.
Right side.
The pit crew is just like, the leader just did like 41 point something. Because it's like it's pit
Pits.
lap or something.
Yeah. I'm looking at my lap times. It looks pretty boring. Exactly what we want. 220, 220, 220, 220, 219, 219, 219, 219, 219, 227.
Nice consistency. Great job.
Nice. I'm happy with that, man. Yeah, Puhan is not worth on the curve for me right now.
No. love the exit of Puhan, where like there's that huge curb, and you can kind of like catch the cars slide on the curb,
Yeah.
and then keep going.
It really tells you the balance of the car, like all through there. You can feel it. What the
Oh, I
car's
can
doing.
barely hear you, man.
Oh, sorry. Okay, move the mic a little bit further. I think all
There
through
you go.
Puhan, you can like on the exit, you can really feel the balance of the car, like whether it's understeering, oversteer, and then you can play with it and kind of
Yeah.
like make the judgment what you're gonna do in the next turns.
Right.
Oh man, I can't believe I have another stint after this. Right after
What's that?
you. We have one more stint after this.
Yeah. 1980.
Man, you always start strong. I remember what was it, Daytona? Was it some track we were doing where it's like always your fastest lap was the first one. Right
Oh,
after,
yeah.
right at the pits. I was like, that's so weird. It's like green. You come out this green sectors, green sectors, green sectors.
There was also like a thing with like the tires for a little while, where it was like the second lap was always the fastest lap. It's like they had gotten up to temperature, but they weren't too hot.
Yeah, and they still have a lot of life. I think that's what was messing me up in practice because I remember I was like complaining with the setup and everything. I think it was the tires. The tires actually changed. I don't know if it's a new update, but now the tires state changed significantly how the car feels.
Oh yeah.
It's actually noticeable now.
Well, and, you know, new car too. But,
New car?
well, this is the the 992. So the older 911, but
That's true.
I really like this car. It's still fun to drive.
And I love how it looks too.
Yeah. Man, I wanted a GT3 so bad, and then like all the
I sent you one,
dealers
little
decided
button.
to have like insane markup. Yeah, I can't spend 250K on a GT3. It's
That,
crazy.
that was an RS though. I feel like a GT3
Oh, was it?
was like I think 160.
I thought it was a
right now.
tour.
Oh no, yeah, that was a touring. Yeah, I mean touring is like RS prices though, because it's manual.
Yeah. I mean, I love them, but I'm gonna sound like a rich asshole if I say I'll have to settle for like a Carrera or a Carrera GTS.
I'll get the older one. The 991s are even cheaper now.
That's true, yeah.
I think that would be a better car than the Carrera. To be honest, more fun.
Yeah.
Way more fun. I eventually want to get a GT3.
Yeah, I love the GT3s. I think it would be so much fun. If you get a GT3, I gotta at least ride in it.
Oh, well, you'll drive it. 'Cause the GT3 is one of those
That
cars
car is a let down.
you just have to experience it. That's
Yeah.
what got me into racing, a GT3. I went to Vegas
Oh, really?
and we were just driving from
I heard
Michigan.
you and Rafa talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I was doing a road trip from Michigan when I was moving to California for work. Joining Google, so I drove with my buddy Tyler, Michigan Tyler. Not this Tyler.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah.
he, oh yeah, you know him, yeah. So we decided to just make a pit stop at Vegas, like check it out and everything. And then we Google like what's around here, and we found that spot. And we're like, let's go check it out. We went and I rented a 991 GT3 for like they give you like 5 laps or something like that, and you drive it with the coach. And that was my first time ever
That's
at a
awesome.
racetrack. And I was like, I gotta do this. And then we went to
That's
California,
awesome.
and then yeah, the rest is history. That guy
Yeah,
has a
and
Land
you
Rover.
bought like 27 cars.
a Lando face on his Lambo.
Yeah, it's the Lambo Lando.
Car on your left.
Lambo.
Stay on the right.
Getting racy.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, he's bad.
His wing says it's broken.
Is that like a Lando quote or something? It seems like a Lando quote.
Yeah, Lando was like complaining. I think his car was broken. And he's like, it's broken. It's broken. It was some issue with the braking system, I think.
Oh, okay.
What you were saying?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, after that, bought 27 cars. Buy saw.
Yeah, you like. I think when I like. It's funny because I met you at the Christmas party, and then you like reintroduced yourself to me at the cafeteria that one day. I did not remember you at all. I was like, oh, hey, because I'm sure we met at the Christmas party. I probably had a couple drinks, and then Yangela introduced me.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Youngler is the one that told me about you. It's like, because I was just like really into cars, and it's like, oh, there's this one guy in my team that is also really into cars. And
Yeah.
then we went to the party. It's like, oh yeah, this is the guy that I've been talking about.
yeah. But yeah, that was so funny. I met you that one day, and then you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy an M2. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
And then comes back
And
over
you
with
like,
the 350.
you like actually tried too, and then
Yeah, I test drove a bunch. I test drove I think 3 M2s, and then I was like,
oh wow,
I was about to put the money down, but there was a 350, the white one, that was like nearby. I was like, you know what, let me just go test drive. Oh, actually, it was a yellow one. It was a different one. I was like, let's just go test drive. It's the same price range. I test drove the car and I was giggling the whole time just because of the way it sounded when you're going even slow. It's like,
oh yeah,
this is so wide. It's so like unlike the cars I've owned or liked. But I enjoyed it so much. Just one test drive. But I didn't want the yellow
Yeah.
one. It was kind of like messed up.
yeah.
Ended up buying the white one instead.
That's cool though. That's like exactly what you want, right? Like almost feel a connection with the car.
Yeah.
As lame as that sounds, yeah, that's awesome.
It's like 350 is so stupid, man. It's like I drove it the other day because I was thinking of selling it, and then I was like, you know what, let me go wash it. So I take it to detail, and I'm in the streets of Seattle going very slow. But like I put in first gear, like I was like, okay, you don't want to be sold. I hear you.
Yeah, you can't get rid of that yet.
It sucks because I can't really drive it in the street though, because carbon fiber wheels are just making me anxious
Right.
the whole time. Every time I see a pothole.
There've got to be some good like roads around Seattle to drive cars, right?
Yeah, I need to find them. Yeah,
And they definitely have like track days around there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think even
There's a small track like
on grid.
the other track.
Yeah,
Shelby's not very good at those. At Coda, that car was fun though. Like it felt like Coda
Yeah.
was the best track for that car.
oh, I bet that car has loads of fun at Coda.
Yeah, Coda and Thunderhill I think is the best. He doesn't like Laguna as much, probably because of the sound and all the bullshit Laguna has. But
Do you blow sound at Laguna? It's not that.
the 350?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. It's because the thing is, it has quiet mode, but if you're full throttle, there is no quiet mode. It opens the valve.
Oh, okay.
Like once you pass 50%, I think, throttle, it just opens up.
Okay.
And Laguna is like 90 decibels. So you just blow it. I only don't blow it on the 101 days. Those are the days
Oh,
I
okay.
enjoy Laguna.
You have to pay extra for those days.
Yeah. Pay extra to make more noise. Capitalism.
Because more people want to go those days, right?
Well. Although it was still fun in Thunder Hill East, that smaller one. But for that track, I would definitely pick the M2 though. You just slide it around more, you can just throw it around.
Yeah. I can't do the The one with like the hill, the actual Thunder Hill. I can't do that one. I get motion sick.
Yeah, that's the one that Shelby likes. Back straight, full throttle through there. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
Not the main straight. The one with the little kink, like the little left-hander.
Right.
That most times you left, but once the tank is low in the Shelby, you can go full throttle. You go all the way to the curve on the right, but it's pretty fun. And that curve made me nervous because carbon fiber wheels. I was like, there's a little dip
Oh, yeah.
after that curve. If I hit that,
Those wheels aren't cheap, right? What's one wheel?
5K.
How much is one wheel? Jesus.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
20K on the.
Damn.
That's what made the R worth it for me. It was like I was buying a regular 350, and they didn't have the seats I wanted, and they offered the R at MSRP because they promised me the seats, the Recaro seats, and the Ford was like charging them $20,000 basically because they don't sell the
Oh my
seats.
God.
They have to like reconstruct them. Like all the labor to reconstruct them was like 20 grand. I was like, well, you gotta do it. You promised me the seats. They're like, how
Wow.
about we give you this? You have to pay a little bit more, but you get an R. And it was like $7,000 more. It's like the wheels alone are like 20 grand.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Nice. Your blue car is beautiful.
Thank you. Scott did the job. PPF put the coding in there. Like
Yeah.
at mile 4, at 4 miles when all that got done.
So does he like own a shop and then like manage it, or does he actually do all that stuff himself?
No, it's just a solo. He doesn't even have an office now.
Okay.
He's just like taking contracts, like side work.
Because he also works at Google still, right?
No. Yeah, that's his full-time job. It's like
Oh,
a side
okay.
hustle.
The leader just
He used to
did
do a
us
lot
2
more in the
minutes,
Cali. Now it's kinda like toned down.
19.074.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at M2s again. M2 competition.
Oh, yeah.
I won the blue one. There was one that popped up, but it had so much miles, like 40,000 miles. And the price they were asking was ridiculous. Basically, like the same price as it was new. It was like, I'm not doing
Oh yeah. My M2 is still worth like 5K less than it was new,
that. Yeah.
which is insane. Well, I say worth. That's what people are asking on. Like,
That's what I saw. I was like, damn.
I don't know where I saw that, but
I'm thinking now, like parking for 2 cars is a lot. Like managing 2 cars, I'm only using one. We're really contemplating selling both and just buying an M2 because we do kind of like the hybrid of both.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking at them. If one pops up, I might pull the trigger. I posted the Shelby actually. I got a few offers. I didn't take them. 76K for the RR right now. It's like,
That's
like-
pretty good.
yeah,
Like that's like, how much was that car new?
like everything with taxes and everything is like 80K, like 79 something.
Okay. Okay.
Like
With taxes though.
yeah,
So
like,
without taxes, like 72.
yeah, it was like it was 74 or some shit. It was around 73, blah blah blah. Like he was because I was
Yeah.
paying 60K for 60 something for the regular, the 50, and then it went up to 79 when they had taxes. So like would have been 70K with taxes of the 350 or 79 with the DR. Crazy. So yeah, basically got the same amount of money. I was like, I could take it, but I'm not ready right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely a good offer. So
Yeah.
it's gonna sell. That's pretty good too. And I was washing it because I wanted to take pictures to post. And then during that wash, my mind changed. Although I think I would sell it in a heartbeat for a GT3, especially a new one.
Oh. Yeah, I like told Rachel a while back, like, oh yeah, I really want a GT3, and she's like, are you really gonna have 3 cars? I'm like, no. Why would I have 3 cars? Why would I have 2 sports cars?
Yeah, makes sense.
I like the M2, but it's not like I'm not gonna keep it forever.
And like the idea of dating a GT3 is so exciting to me. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I would love to date a GT3. It's not too bad to live
Oh,
with,
yeah.
you know. Like a regular GT3, not the RS.
Yeah.
Not bad
No,
at
it
all.
seems like it's not like the most practical daily, but like it seems fun.
Yeah, like the only thing is like the trunk is kind of small, but and you can only fit 2 people, which is kind of like the C63 in a way. It's like I can't really fit 4 people in that car. Like the seats are kind of, but it has a bigger trunk, you know, and I guess it's more
Yeah.
comfortable. But the GT3 makes up on the fun department.
Yeah.
I met a guy who had a GT3 that had
The car
I
behind
think
you,
80,000
picking.
miles or something, and he deals it, he tracks it, he does everything in that car. And I'm like,
Wow.
this guy has had so much fun. I'm so jealous.
Oh yeah.
80,000
You know what's
miles.
crazy? The with the chip shortage and everything, um, the markup got so crazy on the GT3s. My name's been on a wait list for the 992 GT3 since like September, before it was announced in February of 21.
Yeah.
So like,
Wait, you still haven't
but yeah.
gotten on allocation yet?
No, I don't think that they care. Just some little shit works at Google. I don't think they want.
Have you followed
I
up
think
for
they
it?
want like. What's that?
Have you followed up on the waitlist?
I have, yeah. I ended up buying the Macan from them too, but I have followed up, and like one time I was like, hey, so like what's going on with the wait list? And he's like, oh yeah, well right now we're just kind of getting them and basically auctioning them off to the highest bidder. It's like the last one was 65K over, but I can let you know next time we get one. I was like, all right, thanks, fuck off.
Wow.
65K over, yeah.
The thing is, if you wait 4 years, you can get one used.
Yeah.
No markup, hopefully. Once a new GT3 comes out.
Yeah. I actually wonder if, like, when the 994 Porsche comes out, I bet the GT3 will have, like, some amount of, like, hybrid. And the purists will hate it. But honestly, it kind of sounds awesome.
Really? Do you think so? I think they were exploring, like, the other fuel solutions. Last time I heard, like,
That's true,
like
yeah.
a year ago. Like, some other gas-based solution that's very more environmental friendly than a hybrid would be.
Yeah. Porsche had some kind of, like, it was basically like carbon neutral gas.
Yeah. I don't know if they might have shut down the project, but if they're still working on that, that's probably gonna be launched in the 994.
I think that, I heard about it recently, so I think they're still working on it.
Nice.
All these eco fuels and everything, it's like, you need like a little bit of everything, right? Like, yeah, some things should be electric, some things should be clean gas or whatever the Porsche comes up with, and some things should probably just be gas, but like we make up for it with other stuff.
No.
Honestly, I think the F1 push for sustainability is a little bit funny. Because it's like, okay, yeah, these cars drive a grand total of like 6,000 kilometers per race, right? Who cares? It's like less than like 1/10 of the fans traveled to get to the place from their hotel.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you say like, okay, well, research and development can like be applied to other things,
Yeah.
maybe, but also maybe not. So I don't know.
Do you remember the when the 992 came out? It looked. People were saying it's so wide, like it's so big. It's but
The car behind you.
like if you look now, if you compare to the 991, the 992 looks so much better. Like every time I look at them back,
Oh yeah.
back to back, I'm like, damn, the 992 just looks a lot more.
It's a subtle difference, but it's really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice. It's more clean. Looks like more dominating on the road. It's just like wide. It has a presence.
Yeah.
Not that the 901 does not have a presence. That thing is also pretty.
Yeah. I told you my dad used to have a 997 Carrera S. That was a cool car.
Probably got you into Porsche.
Yeah, that's definitely what got me into Porsche. But my dad like always wanted an F11, like ever since he was a kid, and then he was also into motorcycles, and he owned a Suzuki Hayabusa is. It's the at the time at least it was the world's fastest production motorcycle, and he had one of those, which was like awesome, and he rode it around every once in a while. He didn't do anything crazy. He never like took it to the track or anything. He just kind of rode it on like the back roads of Alabama. And then one day we went out for a ride.
That car is
It was
left
like
down.
Matthew and I were off school and we were just hanging out playing like Xbox or something. And then like hours later he called us and he was like, "Hey, so I'm okay, but I'm at the hospital." He had ridden it off the road. He like dislocated his hip and his shoulder and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
So after that he was like, "All right, I'm getting the car that I've wanted for my entire life because life's too short." So like after he did all of his physical therapy and recovered, like I showed up at his house one day because I showed up at his house one day and the garage was new 911. The garage was open. I was like, oh. Obviously, he was showing it to me and Matthew, but that was like pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
what's this Porsche doing in Dad's garage?
He must have been so excited. I can't imagine the excitement. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
they're gonna love this.
Yeah, I was like 13. Yeah, I'm sure Dad was like ecstatic. He used to take us to like the car dealer. There was like a used like exotic car dealer. He used to take us there, and they had this black 993 Carrera S, and it was gorgeous, man. Like it was, I don't know, I just remember like
The
black
wide body
993.
ones.
Yeah, and it would be today. It would have gone up in value.
Yeah. What was the MSRP for the 992 when you signed up in the waitlist?
It's gone up. It started at 159, but it's gone up. Now it's like 180. Went up quite significantly.
That's a big jump.
Yeah. Porsche increased the price of like all their cars, but that one was a pretty significant jump.
That's wild. I seen a 2014 GT3 going for 115. Okay.
Okay. It's like the 991.1.
Yeah, like the first generation one.
Yeah.
And it looked pretty. It was like the white with the black wheels.
Yeah.
I was like, you take the car, just a few cosmetic differences, some tune, and it's a beast.
Oh yeah. It's way more car than most people can handle.
Yeah. And then for me, it was like the car that I drove that day was a 2014 GT3 in Vegas. So I was like, oh, it would have some more
That'd be
meaning
cool.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of poetic.
It's like, okay, so the Shelby, and then now it's like a 40K car.
Yeah.
To get the GT3, and I was like,
Promote it to L5, you'll have no problem.
wow, that's the goal. But I'm not stressing about it too much. It will
Nah,
come.
it'll come. Just been kind of
The
like
leader is
running my own
22
stuff lately.
minutes, 19.421.
Nobody's around me.
Yeah,
Just,
it's beautiful. I'm just like, yeah, this is exactly what we want, and you're pretty consistent with the lap times. No incidents. No
Yeah,
off
I want
tracks.
one no incident stint. I will make it happen.
Yeah, we said we started with 65. It needs to end with 65. It's gonna happen. I don't think you need to lift actually. You have 12 laps to go. But do what you've been doing, and you have 12 laps to go.
Okay. I think I need to lift just a little bit. I got 48.2 remaining.
That was good. We
I'm
were
gonna
like
check
kinda
the line next time.
we made our own island. We're 3 laps
Oh, yeah.
ahead of the previous position, the person behind us, and we are 4 laps behind the next guy, next 2 guys actually.
Alright.
So we have made now we're creating a gap again, and we're closing in the gap in the front 2 cars. Been good progress.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
I feel like you were in autopilot. You're like talking about.
Oh yeah, man.
That's the time I forgot that you're even driving. I was like, oh shit, he's driving.
It was funny when I went to the bathroom. I left my headphones on, and I was like hearing the car as I went to the bathroom. And I was like, I didn't notice it for like 30 seconds. I was like, this is just normal to me now.
Look background noise. And I think it also helps that you've been so consistent and nothing is happening. It's like your line is the same. It's just like it became like I'm watching an F1 race. It's like watching an F1 race. People are going around. You're just like talking and hanging out. That's how I feel like.
Yeah.
That's 2 laps.
Thanks. That's a huge compliment, actually. I do want to make, on a related but different note, I do want to make, not IFCAP car, but Kirkland Signature Racing apparel. I want to either do hoodies or t-shirts or both. But I'll have to make some kind of logo for it.
2 hoodies. And caps.
Oh yeah, caps would be cool too. I was thinking like a black hoodie. Or actually no, a white hoodie is cooler.
White or gray.
Yeah. Gray would have more of like a Kirkland signature vibe to it.
Yeah.
But
Why Kirkland? Because that's actually where I work.
because you know Kirkland signature is like the Costco cheap brand of things. So we're like the cheap brand of racing. Honestly, though, I'm not attached to the name, but it's kind of funny.
like it.
Everybody's just chilling out here right now. This is fun.
Yeah. Well, it's been racing such a. It's so addicting at the same time. It's such a roller coaster of emotions, man.
Yeah.
It's. I guess that's why I really love it. I love the sport.
Yep. Yeah. Someone asked me one day, because like I was telling like some friends that were like from my cohort or whatever that I do sim racing, and she was like, "What do you find interesting about like sim racing?" I was like, "It's kind of a hard question to answer, really, right?" It's like, she's like, "Is it the competition or is it like the precision?" I was like, "I don't know. I guess a little bit of all of it, but like, that's a really difficult question, actually.
It,
I don't know. It's just
I think
fun."
it's the same. It's the same kind of emotions and feelings you get in the actual race. Just minus the risk
Yeah.
and the cost. Like the racing is
Yeah.
pretty much the same. Like if you do well, you do
Right.
bad, like you go through the same things, right? So like in that aspect of it, it's like pretty nice that we have such an advanced um,
Yeah.
simulation setup. Like now you can just kind of experience it right in the same world.
Oh yeah.
Should be like very similar to how you like racing. But when you
Yeah.
ask me why do you like racing or like driving, actually, that's a tough question.
Yeah. That's kind of what the question was. I was like, I don't know how to answer that. Like, just kind of always have. Yeah, we got more top speed on this car.
Nice. I think it fixes itself, man. The more cleanups you do, they minimize the penalty. They probably didn't publicize that.
I mean, yeah, self-fixing car, that makes sense. Porsche hasn't made it public yet, but iRacing was able to model it.
When you break it down, like now I'm thinking about it more and more. When you break it down, to one corner, it's like the feeling you get when you broke at the perfect moment, how the car feels when you hit that apex and then you get the good exit and you see that green. Like that feeling is pretty addictive.
Yeah.
It's like, tasty, tasty. That's probably why you end up crashing a lot. 'Cause there's a point where you like get to the limit of your talent, and
Yeah.
once you set that fast lap at your current limit, let's say, to break
Yeah.
that barrier, it's gonna crash. Like,
Yeah.
just like fuck. It's a lot of frustration. It's like you start the lap, okay, now I'm green, and then you mess up the next one. You're like, God damn it, I have to do that for 21 straight corners. Basically, replicate all the other corners the same, and get the gain from that one corner that you messed up in the lap. And you do it over and over again. And
Yeah.
also, of course, the racing. The racing is pretty fun too. Just like too too wide. Like actually the art of racing, or like watching people race.
Yeah, like the like head games and skill that goes on with that is actually like way more interesting than you would think.
I feel like you
It's
can
like,
only appreciate it more once you've tried it, or like once you know how difficult it is. Like one of the
yeah.
things, like it looks easy. Like these professional drivers make it look so easy.
Oh yeah.
So when you look at it from that perspective, like, oh, you're just going around. But when you try to do it, and then you see how these drivers are doing, you're like, oh wow, it's, it's actually kind of ridiculous. These fucking aliens. This world.
Yeah, I have no idea how people get so fast. Like I'm catching a fun little pack of cars. All BMWs.
Uh, 12, 17, P9. They look like they're well behaved though, unlike the Ferraris.
Yeah, the Ferraris, man. I don't know if it's just us, like, projecting onto them, but they seem exceptionally bad this race.
I think there's a logical explanation to this, and it's that Ferrari series.
It's that Ferrari what? Oh, the Ferrari. Oh, like the GT3 series. That makes sense.
Because then it feels comfortable, you're comfortable in that car, and you're like, okay, let me venture out to other races. Which car am I gonna pick? Alright, I'm comfortable in this car, I'm gonna pick the same car.
Yeah.
I feel like venturing out of the comfort zone really actually helps you. Like driving the RSR, for example, no ABS. Like it helped my pace in GT3 cars. I feel like 'cause now I don't need to go into ABS as much, and the car is faster. When you just brake, you feel how like when you drive a car without ABS is when you really start like actually focusing on the skill of being smooth. Because ABS is kind of like a cheat button. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm feeling lazy. I'm just gonna rely on the ABS.
It's so funny though, because you'd think like, oh, it's really hard to not use ABS, but actually, it's really not. You just have to like feel it out.
I saw the little spooky chink.
I thought about it, and I was like, it's not worth it right now.
They're actually dragging you along quite well.
Yeah.
I think you're faster in the middle sector though. You might be slower there, but in the straight it kind of makes up for it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a very awkward position these people have taken.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear.
Okay.
Nice. I love that purple in that Beamer though, behind you.
Yeah.
Glittery purple. It's actually a BMW color, look at that. What's up, bro? What they do to this new M2, bro? Like, what did they do?
I can like barely hear you. Sorry.
I'm saying, what did they do to the M2 now? The new one. Like, what is that look?
Oh my god.
What is
It's
that
so
grill?
ugly.
What? I think they just didn't want competition for the M3 and M4 anymore. Is that?
It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm like.
It like makes me feel so glad that I have the generation that I do, because I would not want that one.
Yeah. I'm sure it's probably a good car to drive, but
Probably.
I can't look at it.
I will never drive one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to pass that guy this lap. It's okay. Not actually important.
You're getting a tow.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm at 10th up right now.
As I find like having a lead car for me helps. It used to actually be very bad for me. Like I start following their line, but now it just helps remind me and just be more in autopilot when I have a car like maybe a second ahead. Too close is like like a second ahead, maybe a second and a half. It
Yeah.
felt good.
Almost gotten off track on the inside there.
Close. It's almost like a delta bar, but a real time one. Like against another car. You see it when you're gaining, you see when you're losing.
Yeah.
What I don't like is a car behind me. So uncomfortable.
It really helps with a spotter in a car behind, because the spotter can be like, yeah, they're not going for it, you know, take it easy, be patient, whatever. That really helps.
The leader is running 2 minutes, 19.391.
Okay, you got 7 laps or 6 laps. 6 laps to go. I'm gonna go stretch my legs and pee. You got this?
Yep, I got it.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Back.
Alright.
What I miss?
Got like 17 off tracks while you're gone.
We're still at 65.
Pretty much nothing. The guy that I was following for a little while pulled over and let me by. That was the only eventful thing that happened.
Oh, I see him behind you, the BMW. Diago. We've actually been around this guy for quite some time.
Yeah, he's roughly our pace.
I remember he was either behind me or past me or caught up in the last stint. I remember seeing his name around me.
Yeah.
Now he's here again after the pit.
My legs are tired.
You have 4 more pool hunts to go. You good? Is this your last stint?
Yep.
4 more pool hunts.
4 more Puons. Almost 3 a.m.
It's probably the hardest stints in terms of hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow, good pace, man. Good pace.
Thank you. What's the track temp now? It's got to be going up.
I want you to guess first.
27.
29.
29.
The car
Oh, wow.
behind you is pitting.
Yeah, so this pace is really good.
Yeah, so big lifts at Blanchimont next stint.
Yeah,
I see
add
it's
to
like a
lifts.
full send.
I think when the car is like 5 laps, like 10 to 5 laps left, it's the only really time where you can go full there comfortably.
Yeah.
But after that, no. Before that, no. Kind of feel it out.
Yeah. Funny, about half of the lifts that I did into Blanchimont earlier today were like I realized that I lifted, but like only inside my shoe. Like, you know, you're putting pressure so hard on the pedal. And I like lift off and realize like the pedal never actually moved. It was just my foot isn't as squeezed against the shoe anymore. Whoa.
What happened?
We call that the placebo lift, I guess.
Wow. Two laps to go.
The car in front is pitting.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? The
What?
there's a lot less cars now on track.
Oh yeah.
This is why. Yeah, there's like I see minus 400 laps, minus 67, 57 laps. These guys are out probably. So all the way from P34 all the way to P48, there's like minus 57 is P34, and the
Wow.
rest is just like
There's a P43 is right in front of me though.
P43 is 340 laps behind.
We could park the car and we'd still finish in front of them. Like I must have like gone and slept and come back.
Yeah, it's like I'm here for the vibes. Is there a way I can check the number of drivers in their team?
Yes, on the entries tab, there's like a tiny little plus with a square around it.
We are Torque Sim Sport. There is 3 drivers, and only one has been driving. Yeah, I think only one has been driving.
The leader's pitting now.
I don't know what the numbers. Oh, laps, yeah. He has 19 laps done. And the rest is 0, 0, 0.
Well,
76 laps total done by the team.
man,
Um,
That car is a lap down.
nice and easy on lap.
good.
Lando,
That car is a lap down.
Again? We caught up to him again?
That car is a lap down.
he pitted.
Ah,
He pitted, so he might have just lost another lap to us or something.
no. Speed 35.
Yeah, the DEG is definitely higher. Because the crew chief just gave me the warning, we're going to need rubber soon, take it easy.
Oh well. We should check how much the tires are now. The
That's usually
67 was,
50% or 35 or something.
wow, that's crazy. If it's at 30 something, that'll be crazy. Because we've been finishing with 67.
Yeah, it's probably 50.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Didn't like that.
Nope. Get the marbles in there.
Yeah, did a little drift.
You gotta say, keep your 0, 0 extent. We got half the lap to go.
Did I just join?
Yes, me.
Oh, hey. Are you here to spot
Is
for
somebody
Jimmy, or
here?
are you just hanging out?
I thought it was on at 6:30, so
Oh, okay.
also
I'm just... Good morning. I have not gone to bed.
Good. Did
Left
it's
side.
alright. William just did a
Into
0
the left.
extent. It's pretty good pace.
I'm gonna do test.
I can barely hear you, Matt.
I'm gonna go do a quick equipment test. just to be sure my wheels are everything. Test drive.
Okay. I think he said he's gonna do a test drive.
Yeah, he's gonna do a test drive. You might have to turn him up on Discord. All right, Jimmy, you ready?
No, well, not really, but yeah.
Oh, come on, you had a great last
Box
stint.
in
Let's keep
10,
do the exact same thing.
Yeah, let's do it again.
5,
Oh, wake me
3,
up.
2, 1. Right here.
Oh, you missed the pit box this time. That was too short, I guess, last time, right?
Yeah. There's it to move a little bit further ahead.
There we go. There's the 0x stint that I promised.
Unlock the trophy. My PlayStation would be like new triumph.
At the Daytona this year, I only got 6x the entire race. 4x was from a netcode incident, and the other 2x's were from avoiding the same guy. Oh, I told you that already. Earlier this week, I think. Yeah.
Go, go, go!
That's my proudest moment.
That car is a lap down.
Matthew actually has fewer incidents than me. Matthew has 5. And again, I've done 5 stints.
Nice.
Left side.
Whoa!
Clear on the left.
He really wanted that toe, I guess.
Yeah, he wanted every inch of that toe. Where's he gonna break? You may never know. Let's see. Full tires, hot track.
Yeah, I'm filling it up right now.
Yeah, track's 30 now, so. Brain dead trying to figure out the schedule right now. So it's currently 3:11. Jimmy just got in the car. Okay, so I'm gonna change this. 3:11. Okay, then Matthew gets in the car at 4:11.
That sounds about right.
It's actually you probably got in the car at 3:09 or something. Right. Wait, Jimmy, stay awake.
You should see me drive straight off. Remember there was a race that we were doing and my Discord just disconnected or something? I couldn't hear
Oh, yeah.
anybody and it's just me by myself.
We like texted you through like the team chat. It's like if you can read us, flash your headlights. But you didn't map a button for flashing headlights. You
Yeah.
hold the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a mile last year.
That was Lamar. Yeah.
Which track was that?
It was Lamar.
Oh yeah, it was that one. just followed the Lambo. I thought it's gonna stick.
Yeah. It's hot, so spending my hard-earned 1Xs.
Alright, it's gonna be the only one.
We're doing well though, actually. With 6.5 hours to go, we still have 33 to spend.
33 not to spend.
Well, the first 33 are free. It's the 34th that'll cost you.
Oh, come on. That was bullshit.
I don't think that was off track. No,
That was bullshit.
Hold on, I'm gonna instant replay. Yep, bullshit. Call Michael Massey.
It was some bullshit off track. I was like, there's no way I even lifted.
I mean, you were
Oh.
on the edge. You had about a millimeter of your car. Jimmy!
I'm awake, I'm awake. Alright, I'm gonna let this Lambo go. I'll just focus on the rhythm.
Staring at the stint thing, and here's where I'm a little confused. So, there's like a gap, and I'm supposed to spot for Matthew in an hour. But Matthew's supposed to spot for you right now.
Oh, makes no sense.
Yeah, so what I was thinking is, and like, you can veto this, or okay, I have two options. One, I can just go to bed. Two, well, obviously I go to bed and you spot for Matthew until Harrison gets up. Option two is,
Clear.
I take a nap and I spot for Matthew in an hour.
These all sound terrible.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
So the question is, do you want to stay up and hope that Harrison shows up at 4:30?
What time is it now? I don't think I can stay out that much. I'm so tired.
Yeah, it's 3:17 right now. Let's okay. Let's think about it for a minute. We don't need to talk about it.
Okay. No yellow flag for that? Come on.
Yeah, the Lambo went super wide. Careful.
Come on. There's like almost full left. Am I turning in too early?
You got a
let me
slow
see.
car on the right.
It can't be the speed. This it gotta be
think
my
you just
line.
didn't turn in enough.
Oh, okay.
You turned in at the right time, but then like didn't actually. Yeah. I mean, just be careful through there.
Oh. This does not look good.
That car is a lap down.
He's backing out. He's backing out.
Gravesters 18.5.
Diego did an 18-0 earlier
Good grief.
with the like mega broken car. I guess while you were gone, you didn't realize Jimmy punted into the wall. So we had another brief trip to the pits. That's why we're behind schedule right now.
Got it.
In Puhan.
Yeah. Right. William.
So
White
what's the
is,
plan?
William is faster than you.
I think so.
What's that? You don't think so?
No, I said I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just turning in enough. Okay.
Yeah.
But it feels like the car's gonna spin if I turn it more. But it
Yeah.
hooks. Like, pretty slow right now. Crazy.
The track's heating up a little bit.
It's hitting up a lot. Okay, he's getting that monster toe. Here's your chance to make a move.
Car right.
Yeah. He's. Yeah.
Clear on the right.
Good job.
Time for you to face that Lambo. The no ass Lambo.
Bare ass Lambo.
Bare ass Lambo.
It's got asses chaps.
The leader just did us 2 minutes, 22.239.
Brush my teeth, I'll be back.
Yep. I think let's do option A. You can watch for me now, and then I'll watch for Matt. You can go to sleep after this. Then I can go to sleep after Matt's stint.
Are you sure about that though? I was actually leaning towards nap.
Okay, you're not gonna wake up, man. It's like That's the worst. That's the worst.
Yeah,
That's the worst
don't let
strategy
you
because
butcher your stuff either.
I mean, I'd rather just stay up continuous than like napping and then waking up is just man terrible.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang out for a few minutes more and we'll think about it. I'm not.
No.
It's not that I don't want to go to sleep. I would love to go to sleep, but I feel guilty. So. And I think Harrison's supposed to get up at 4:30, but like he could. In the past, he's like checked the stream to see where we're at, and then because we're not close to him needing him, then he just waits.
Let's see.
That's my concern. I don't want him to like not come on at 4:30.
I'm losing so much time in Puhan, but that's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's on the road. It's all that matters.
And they're fighting, so it's entertaining for me.
Yeah. Just give them space in case they have an accident.
See, the Lambo looks crazy. He hasn't still been able to pass it. He's just defending.
Yeah.
He's definitely faster than him, though. Okay,
Just going for it.
this is not gonna
That
be
car
good.
is a lap down. Right side,
Okay, Lando's on the inside.
clear.
He backed out.
Okay. Yeah. The Lando Lambo. All right.
I have a run. Nothing I can do about it, though. Whoa, why is this weaving so much, bro?
Careful.
Bro, what is this guy doing?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like in the grass. I don't know what he's doing.
Baby, don't hurt me. Is he falling asleep?
Maybe. mega toe.
There we go.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What happened?
he just ran into you.
Did he not see that I was alongside him? He turned in?
Yeah, he just kind of turned into you. You were on the curb pretty much as far as you could be.
Wait,
Probably,
any damage?
probably got a little bit of damage to
On
the
left.
back left.
That
Careful.
car is a lap down. Go right.
Probably got a little bit of damage on the back left, but it didn't say wheel damage, then we're fine.
Yeah, the alignment seems okay. He might just be tired though. That was
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Lambo's nuts.
What happened? Did he crash?
That must no, that must have put him over the 100x limit.
Did he just vanish?
No, he didn't poof. He had to.
Pit?
He got a black flag. He has to drive through.
Oh. That would explain it. He gave me a 4x. Man, that's 9x since I started. We're at 65, now we're 74.
It's okay. Actually, in 15 minutes, if you don't get any, we'll be like perfect, technically.
I can't believe that guy turned into you. That was so... It was weird.
I mean, it was kind of a sin from Jimmy, but not one that guy needed to like defend.
Right.
He was away?
It was like a little bit of a sin from you, but not one that guy needed to actually like defend.
That's not a sin. That was like you saw it coming a mile away. Like the toe
Yeah.
alongside.
right,
That's
yeah.
when you just yield and survive another day. But he's like, nah, I'm hanging it out in the outside. I don't know what he was trying. He wasn't even trying to hang out in the outside. He went straight behind me.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting to see him on my left. I'm like, he's not there. What the fuck? Where is he? And then I hear a little bump.
Yeah.
He's fighting for every 10th imaginable.
Just cost them some position, I think.
I was really expecting him to be alongside me on the left. I'm like, okay, if you made it there, I'll let you, because the inside is a second.
Yeah.
The inside, if he was there, I would have let him go because he would have the
Yeah.
apex, and the way he was driving, he would probably try to push me off.
Push you wide. Yeah.
So I was just waiting to see him there, if he yields or not. Then I hear boop. I was like, okay.
Your little crunch, you're like, damn.
He didn't like the mustard. Oh shit, I think that's him coming out again from the pits. No?
He's already out. He was already out of the pits.
Okay. I think he likes fighting people. He's defending
Yeah,
against
probably.
that Porsche for a long time. First it was me, and then
Yeah.
I let the Porsche go through, and then he is just having fun with the Porsche. I don't think the Porsche was having fun though.
No, probably not.
And no more off tracks. Let's get this stint in.
Correct.
Ah, not again.
What'd you do?
This traffic up ahead.
Oh man. Car that was in P20
Who?
spun at the wall pretty hard. They are currently getting repairs. Oh, wait, in there.
How many laps ahead are they?
Let's see. They are currently 8 laps ahead.
Oh, so we'll get that position.
Maybe. Depends how much.
If it's 16 minutes, if they hit for the wire,
Yeah.
16 minutes, it's pretty close, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't just do it though. That's why
Oh, I see.
I don't know how long I'm gonna sit here.
The leader is running 2 minutes 20.444.
I just saw the racing team.
This has been a heavy traffic stint.
You drive so fast, Jim.
No, I'm so slow right now. To 21 it's so hot. But I guess, yeah, comparably in the heat, I seem to gain on people. Yeah, everybody's, I guess, facing the same temperatures.
Yeah, obviously, just be careful with the track getting warmer. It's gonna be harder.
Yeah, I'm just focusing on no track limits. I'm actually very happy to stay behind somebody as long as they're not too slow. Don't join, don't rejoin, don't rejoin. Thank you.
No, you're good. You're good.
I
Or
showed
maybe you gotta slow down or something.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, you know what? I haven't got a slowdown. I was getting slowdowns all the time in practice.
I know.
And all in my races too.
I was worried, man.
That's the big slow.
Okay, so I have an idea. So I go to bed, but if you get super tired and you feel like you can't spot for Matthew, then you page me.
Okay. I mean, you can think we're good. Matthew's gonna spot for me, then I'll spot for him. And then wait
Yeah,
for,
yeah. I'm just
for-
saying, like, if you get super tired, you feel like you just can't do it.
Okay.
Like, if you want to go to bed, then just treat it as a nap for me, and I'll just wake up and spot. How's that?
Sounds good.
And
That works.
I'm
that works.
happy to do it. I don't want you to like strain yourself to do it. Is that cool?
That's cool.
You know
That
my
works.
LDAP, so you know my pager then, right?
Oh, like page?
Page. Yeah. William Hester dash pager at Google.
I might just do it for fun.
Please don't.
I'm joking. I won't do it. Oh, good. Oh, good. I think I'm more awake now.
How's that sound though? That feels better to me. Because then if like you get tired,
I'm not stuck.
because I feel like, yeah, I don't want you to like feel stuck. Yeah.
Makes sense. Don't worry
Cool.
about it, man. Very good.
All right. So you know how to page me then. Cool. All right. Well, since you know how to page me, I'm gonna log off then for the night.
Alright, man. Have a good night.
You too.
Take it easy.
Do you guys want me to stream the Discord talk or no talk? Either one is fine. Currently it is off.
I think stream. Oh, I guess talk. Yeah.
Stream?
Yeah.
Stream the talk? Alright. And if you guys want to talk about bullshit that you don't want to put on YouTube, then I can leave it off. Okay, what's going on?
All good.
And yeah, Jimmy, just page me if anything comes up.
Alright.
You feel like you just can't hang. It's not a problem.
Sounds
Cool?
Sounds good.
Alright. Well, have a good night, guys. Good luck on your stints. Take it easy.
Yeah, good night.
I will see you guys, yeah, hopefully around the time the race finishes, but there's a chance I'll sleep through, so. Anyway. Good night. See you later.
Hey, man. That was fun.
Yeah.
Gave you a shift. See you next race. Oh, actually, he probably will come in the morning. At the race end.
Yeah, I can see him do that. So, or he might even sleep through it.
Car ride.
Pretty racist
Wow,
autograph.
look at that.
Stay
Look
on
at
the
that
left.
Ferrari top speed.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Porsche's having a look.
No, I'm gonna let them all go.
Clear on the right.
Not worth the X's. They ruined my good lap, but that's alright. This car needs a tow on the straight anyways. It's so slow.
With all the weight.
Yeah, I don't think it's like the leftover damage. And the wing. And the damage altogether.
does the car go through Eau Rouge?
It's okay. Like sometimes you have to lift. It depends on how you enter, but you can go flat out. It depends on the angle. Especially, it's more like the track really. 'Cause if it was flat out easy for most of the morning, but now that the sun's out, the car doesn't want to turn as easily. It's more scrubbing.
That's watch this car.
I see him.
Hit him with the flashes if you're going around.
Nah, I'm just gonna let him have it. It's not worth it. I thought he would yield because he went off, but guess not. I thought that was a slowdown though. There's no slowdown there?
I don't
If you
think
go off
so.
right? Go. Monster Toe, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Keep to the right. Clear.
Thank you. Oh, did he crash? The car behind that I just passed?
Sean, no, I think he's still back there. I think he's just slow.
Oh. You see that understeer that's from the track being so hot. We have to, I guess, brake a little bit more. Yeah, I have to. Oh, whoop. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You could definitely do that flat out. It's just you have to be very precise with the turn in.
Yeah, just get it cut over to the left early initially.
Yeah, and turning at the exact moment.
so slow.
That's good.
The leader just did us 2 minutes, 19.304.
Oh,
Chance this is
I think he did that on purpose to back me up. Oh, we'll see. He might be just slow. I just
You got a slow car on the left. Go right. That car is a lap down.
no yellow flag for that. Damn.
I'd said like slow car on the left or whatever.
They didn't. I didn't. Maybe my thing is not set up properly or something, because I see the yellow flags only sometimes, and that guy hasn't talked to me, so probably I have not set that up correctly. Oh, I probably didn't set up. What's that app called?
It's a crew chief or whatever.
Crew Chief, yeah.
I don't have anything set up. You might just need to possibly make a guy more chatty or something like that.
I see.
Because yeah, as you were coming up over Rouge, it was like, yeah, you got a slow car on the left or whatever.
He's throwing me around.
It seems like it's breaking super early in the turn.
You know.
I guess good for us, we get that time.
Yeah, he's kind of a sitting duck now. Actually, yeah, we don't have the top end for the end of this. I'm gonna back out. He's backing me up, man.
You guys are still away from the line.
Wow. Is he doing that on purpose? He parked it at the apex. Like I had to completely stop. Ah, yeah. I should probably just. I don't know what to do.
You're still running 221s. So,
Yeah, but I'm more nervous. Like something might happen between us. Like I don't want to be close to this guy. Like he could lose it. Okay, this looks like he's gonna yield. Please
Right
just
side.
let it go.
Stay
Let it
on the
go.
left. Clear
Thank
on the
you.
right.
yeah, he's backing out.
Let it go, dude. Like
I think he was feeling a little bit of
You have
pressure
about
from you,
5 laps
and
of
that was
fuel left.
causing him to have some erratic break points.
exactly. So then why wouldn't you just let it? You know what I mean? Like now he can focus on his line, and I can be on my way. Like there's no point in blocking someone for 4 laps, slowing both of us down, and causing the risk of being so close. I don't know. I don't get it.
I can understand trying to facilitate a favorable pass, but yeah, four laps is a bit much.
Oh, thank God, he's gone.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got your best friend from another pit sick.
The no back Ferrari, Lambo.
Yeah,
Oh boy,
he's got a back.
he's got. Oh, he fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that means it's gonna be fast again, which means we're gonna meet again. Not looking forward to that.
It's a different person part too.
That exit.
The car behind you is pitting.
open air is good. How many laps do I have left?
I believe about 3. Shouldn't even be close at all.
Yeah, 3 laps.
It's
The lead is pitting now.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
The car in front is
Sorry,
pitting.
my roommate for a second.
Where is it? 2 laps left.
The lead is pitting now.
That Lambo's back in the pits.
Oh, well, I guess did he not take the optionals? They were like, nope, you gotta take the optionals.
No telling. They could have penaltied out.
Well,
again.
man, you weren't here, Matthew. I fucked up big time. I put an inch of the right rear into the grass going into
You've got
Wuhan,
about 2 laps of fuel.
and it just snapped instantly and
Oh, no.
fed into the wall. Yeah, it was very sad.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
whole mood got messed up. He was pretty sad. Like Wuhan was, as you notice now, I don't even touch the curb in Wuhan. I'm like, nope. The first half of this race, I took that curb every time. Everything was fine. But ever since that, I'm like scarred. I avoid that curve like the plague. But yeah, it was right here, man. And it was a good lap. I just set like a really good lap, and then, but I broke into the 18s after that. It took me like the first 5 laps. I was so scared of every corner. I was just like second guessing everything. So I was pretty slow. But eventually I got the confidence back. I did a 218. Pretty good. Pretty good
That's
moment there.
It's a really good lap. I'm still scared of the launch one, so I'm probably not going to get below the 220-ish mark. I just don't-
Yeah, I'm still like right now. It's definitely a lift. I lift every time right now. It's a lift, Blanchimont. There's no two ways about it. Even that is like iffy. Our track is pretty hot. Is this the last lap? Or am I supposed to be now?
Oh, you got one more. Sorry.
Okay. Ooh,
I better,
okay,
better
cool.
pay attention.
Okay. You are ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for checking for blast and all.
I think I told 1.4. I was like, okay, bye. I was ready to turn around though if it wasn't.
Oh god.
Like instead of turning left, I would have turned right. But I was like scrolling down to the thing as I was turning into that corner. So, and I saw one. I was like, okay, left it is. Is that the Lambo?
What are you talking about?
No, that's a BMW.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I had,
Oh, the car ahead.
yeah.
The car behind you is pitting.
Yeah, that was how P2, they smashed into the guardrail, at Blue Line on the left, because they hooked the wheel in the grass and just launched their car into the guardrail.
Ooh.
But they were able to continue somehow.
How far back are they now?
I can tell. They're probably still doing pretty good.
Alright, my promise to William has been fulfilled. No more 1Xs after that incident.
It's,
No more off tracks. For me, it's just the first half of the stint. Before the rhythm, it's just off track, off track. Too many incidents for my liking this race. Way too
it's
many.
a hard track to not have incidents on.
I agree. And I feel like I didn't have enough time to prepare, man. First time I started practice was on
Box
Tuesday.
inside, box
Yeah.
inside.
Coming in.
Looks like the pit stop is set.
We ready?
Yeah, got
See.
the gloves on, wheels on.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3,
Have fun.
2, 1. Right here.
Car feels good. Just the track is hot. Very hot.
All clear. Punch it.
See, I don't see any options.
Oh yeah, no repairs. Car's good. Oh yeah, from the little tap from that guy, I guess yeah, no damage. He did give us 4x though. No damage. The track is 35C now, so ramping up pretty
That car
fast.
is a lap down.
Take it easy. Get into a rhythm. Once you're in a rhythm,